Hello and welcome back to Theorixite. Since the last episode I was lighting up this entire giant cave. I didn't want to show too much boring lighting on my videos, so that kind of put me back a long time for making this video because I was too busy lighting this place up to do any recording. The basic plan for this giant cave is to make this into the major shopping district for all of Theorixite. But I have a bit of a problem. This enormous spawn village. It's where this enormous villager trading hall for the community is going to be located. Now that this giant trading hall is finished, these villagers are going to be moved into it. But the problem with that is that this area looks very appealing for anybody wanting to build a shop, because there's a lot of action going on around here, as you can obviously see. Which means I'm going to have to figure out a way to make my voxel area competitive. Voxel is the name of my cave nether 1.18 district. Why would I say nether? It has nothing to do with the nether. I can't remember if I already told you what voxel was. I probably did, but I probably wouldn't make the cut, so I might as well just say it like a million times. How am I going to make my area more appealing and I want to make people really want to build their shops? The first step is to make a more safe path to voxel. So the nether, as I'm sure you know, is not very safe, and anyone wanting to get to voxel will have to traverse this potentially dangerous area. So sometimes there's actually a bunch of piglins, but right now there's only pigmen, or zombie pigmen, but over there is a piglin legend. Sometimes you might get attacked if you're not wearing gold armor, like me, but this is actually the voxel or nether portal. This pathway pretty much finished. It's relatively safe. I have this little cobblestone over the soul sand to make it so you don't have to go so slowly, but it works pretty well. But up here I just need to do a little bit more pathway and that should be good. Since someone, I do not know who, actually did a lot of work on the nether area, so we basically have a nether hub now, which is super nice. As you can see, a lot of nice pathways to kind of keep you from dying all of the time. This place over here was super sketched. There was lots of holes, but now it's a lot nicer. So it has occurred to me to charge to put your buildings in voxel, but I decided no, because people wouldn't want to pay to build in voxel. They could just go into the shopping district, and that would just make the shopping district kind of snowball, and basically my voxel area will be useless. So voxel is going to start off at free to build in, but there's a catch. You cannot claim area for later. So if I say this little chunk of land is mine, I can't do that. I have to basically build something there first. I can't just kind of make a rectangle and say that's my land. But back at my base, there is one more thing that I want to finish, and that is the top plateau of my island. I was planning on building a few structures up here, and I basically want to make my star base a finished project, and it's not right now, but it is. It's mostly there, actually. The underground area is pretty extensive, so there's a lot of stuff down here. I'm pretty sure I showed you this already in the last episode. This is my creative test world. You might recognize this building. Maybe you recognize this from my first ever episode. Or not episode, I mean video. And you might also recognize this bridge. This is basically the design, minus the little area right here, the kind of steps area. This right here is designed for the bridge. I didn't actually finish the roof, so that bridge is an unfinished product. But over here, as you can see, there's a house that pretty much matches the style of the bridge. And I was planning on putting this house on that little plateau area, and maybe a few other smaller houses, like maybe this mushroom house. Yeah, my creative test world is a bit of a mess. I was playing around with world edit here. I was using like a brush painter thing, and kind of made a big giant worm that I have to clear out later. And this is my castle. It's an okay build. It kind of has some clashing blocks, I think. I think all of these holes is from me practicing with TNT canyons. I guess while I'm taking you on a world tour, I might as well show you my little city I made. Right here is the image that I used to apply to Theorixite of my builds. Before I was in Theorixite, I worked on this little city a lot. It was my main project. And so yeah, here's a bit of a... Most of these houses have interiors as well. And here is My sister actually helped me with a lot of these interiors. There's nothing in here, but one of these stories has something. Yeah, this one. As you can see, there's kind of like a dining room. Not too bad. And in here is a bedroom. It's pretty good. And up here is a little bit of a pool area. Over here is kind of like a suburban area. All of these houses are exactly the same. They're just recolored, which is pretty nice. Oh, well, not really nice, but it was pretty quick to do. So all of the houses were actually copied from this, using the structure block. This area over here, I was gonna make a video with my sisters, like a build battle, but I never actually shared it. I was too lazy to edit it, so we had a cave competition. That one's mine. And basically, my sisters copied my cave. This is my little haunted house. One of my sister's haunted house. And then we got bored of it and then just stopped right in the middle of recording. That's why I never actually published it. But I guess that's about it for this video. Not really a long one because, well, I was really busy.